Shalom, beloved family. It's your girl Sophia Spiritualite, and we are here for. We're gonna do a wrap up reading for our 40-day fast, um, because I think it's important to get a reflection on how we did. We see the results. Obviously, we see we took down a major. Took out a major demon, a major figure, but we want to know if there's any other pieces that we should be aware of, anything else that we can look for, places we weren't really looking that we can now maybe see some progress being made. And so this is just like a wrap up reading. I'm going to use my standard Dame Fortune deck, and we're going to do 5 cards, and we'll just see what they say. And this is going to go with the rest of the fast cards. So if you want to look back and see, oh, something happened on this day, you can refer back to the 1 day draw cards. And also, I did a beginning before we started reading on Shabbatai. And so now we're going to do a wrap up reading on Shabbatai. So we're going to do a quick prayer and then we'll get started. All praise, glory, and honor go to the Most High, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the great I am, loving kindness, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We ask for permission to speak with the angels for just a few moments so that we can get a message that will allow us to get a greater understanding of how our fast went and how much progress we have made. We thank the Holy Mother for always being with us and guiding us down the path of life. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother Yahushua and the perfect example that he set. And of course, to the angels, to our personal guardian angels, to the archangels, to the Council of Nine, to the Council of 12, to the Council of 24, to the 24 elders, to the 42 letter name of the Most High, to the 72 letter name of the Most High, to the 144,000 angels on the council, to the 216 angels on the tree of life, and to all the angels whose names we know and the ones whose names we do not know. We ask you to come and be with us for just a few moments and give us a message that will allow us to understand exactly what happened during our fast, give us some greater clarity and insight so that we can give the Most High great glory, great honor, and great praise for everything that He has done. All right, so we do have our regular Dame Fortune deck here, and this is just regular deck, so we'll have stuff that's upside down, we'll have stuff that's I just want to get a good feel. Like, I was thinking about using the other deck, but the problem is that there's no upside down card. So I want to know if we stumbled, if we didn't stumble. I want to have a very good, clear understanding of that. So we've got a deck that will give us a very, very clear reading of how our fast went, how we should look at it, how we can reflect upon it. All right, let's see. Our first card had the Four of Wands in reverse. All right. For our second card, we got the Six of Swords. For our third card, we've got the Ace of Coins. For our fourth card, we've got the Hermit. And for our fifth card, we got the Queen of Coins. Ha! We literally got the Queen of Coins, y'all. Oh, we got her. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. We did get her, though. We got her. All right. So y'all can mostly see those. There we go. I got rid of that glare. All right, let's see. Let us now pull out our book. Let's look at that Four of Wands. So the first card is the Four of Wands. All right, so and it's in reverse. So, all right, so this card in reverse. Okay, so let me read some of the description. A sense of repose permeates most renditions of this card, offering serene rest accompanied by readiness to resume a defensive stance as needed. This could mean taking a break from the cares and frustrations of life, as if with a vacation, or simply standing back from a conflict for a moment to reassess the situation with calm thought rather than impassioned emotions. Although the need for respite from battle is shown, there is awareness that letting down one's guard is not an option. This card also shows that being ready to fight may in itself precipitate a pause in conflict, which is funny. So the reverse of this card is discretion needed, enforced seclusion, illness, excluded from former associates, care and renewed activity, taking precautions. And this is exactly what happened at the beginning of our fast. We were forced, literally, into seclusion. We were excluded from former associates. We had to use extreme discretion because there was a extremely unnatural heavy attack against us starting our fast. And we this is why I wanted to reverse cards, because sometimes you get stuff in reverse. So we did take a break from the cares and frustrations of life, but it wasn't with a vacation. We took a break by going into the fast, by not turning back, going around, restarting, any of that stuff. We forged ahead in the battle. We didn't take a pause, and so we used our discretion at the information that was being said, and we said we have to do this. This is not, you know, this is, I mean, enforced seclusion, excluded from former associates. Anybody who knows what's going on, that speaks for itself. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what that means. And so that is what happened. We were literally excluded from former associates. We were set apart when we started our fast. And so we will continue to be set apart. And so that showed up. I mean, that's the very first card that we pulled. All right, let's look at the Six of Swords. I'm looking at the Four Swords. Okay, no, the four. I read the wrong card. Let me read the Four of Wands. I'm sorry. Look at me. I always do this. Well, it was the right thing to read. It was correct. Let's look at the Four of Wands. No, it should have been the Four Swords. I'm not going to read this one. Well, except the keywords for this card are efforts rewarded, promotion, harmony, rejoicing, and romance. And so I think we are going to be rewarded for our efforts. Okay, so another way to interpret this is this particular card, Four of Wands, if I read it, um, if by the end of this fast you feel like you only have small rewards, disorganization, work dissatisfaction, delays in finishing a project, romance phase, and minor disruptions at home, if you have any of this feeling right now, you are not in alignment with our fast. Let me just put it that way. So the people who didn't start the fast, this is what they have to look forward to. Small rewards. Us, on the other hand, we have celebration, job satisfaction, camaraderie within our nation, working towards a common goal, unexpected occasion, teamwork, strong career foundation laid, stability of adventure, romance, new home, sense of security, serenity, fruits of labor, completion, reaping rewards from a project, demands in a relationship, ease, harmony, content with life and home. So, yes, I feel very much at home and harmony with what is going on. Me personally. All right, so let's look at the Six of Swords. That's in the upright position. And this is what it says. This card may indicate a journey, but the underlying meaning is one of tranquility. Here is where the battles have ended, the conflicts are over, and the querent is moving toward calmer waters. Victory over adversity is received with dignity and may stem from having made a decision with calm consideration. A difficult time is passing and troubles are being left behind. There may have been some personal sacrifices along the way. In some cards, let's see. But the end result is a much needed break from the battlefront and the time alone or with close family or friends to sort things out and make plans for future goals. This is often a card of vacation or travels, possibly overseas. So again, basically, as a wrap up, you have to take a small break. You have to take a small break. You have to relax. You have to calm down. You have to reassess where you are. We also got that in our reading for this morning. And this is a fairly accurate assessment. You want to, just reevaluate, everything now that you have this new understanding. And, we see that our stuff is quite valuable are power are or powerful rather. All right, so let's look at the Ace of Coins, which is always a good sign. So, this card symbolizes rewards and abundance in the sense of prosperity. It is often colored in green tones to reflect the energy of earthly wealth. See, earthly wealth. This is the card of material goods, business ability, and fruits of labor realized. All praises to the Most High. As a symbol of the earth elemental, this card shows the physical manifestation of money and strength, usually indicated by a golden coin, shield, disc, or pentacle. Success in finances or secure income may play an important role in the reading. Timing upright is for December, but in reverse, meanings are muted or delayed, and the timing, whatever. We don't care about what they say about the timing. So, commercial success, prosperity, material attainment, and promotion. So, this is another result. I feel like these are the results of the fast. This is what we will be given, and if we will be given physical results. We will be given rest and respite. We will be given a celebration, a time to celebrate amongst ourselves, which we've already been celebrating, but we'll be given more time for that. Okay, and so the next card is the Hermit, which is 9. All right. This card symbolizes the wisdom that comes from time and experience, the school of life. The elder acts as a sage, shaman, wise one, teaching youth who appreciate the lessons only through their own experience. The sage continues to light the way for others through example, while acknowledging that each individual learns on personal terms in the passage of time. The trek itself is the way to wisdom. Adaptation is to the new is also indicated by this card, showing growth, evolution of thought, and understanding. The figure of the old hermit is also that of Father Time. The old year giving way to the new year. Okay, so let me point this out. The new year is to be celebrated at the in September. At the when we go into fall, that is the new year. It makes perfect sense that and like I've been saying, if you've been watching my readings, I have been saying that what you sow in September, you reap in June. So the new year really goes from equinox to equinox, right? So if the beginning of the year is the first half of the year, the the bottom of the celestial chart starts in the equinox. The top at the fall equinox. The top is at the yeah, the spring equinox, not equinox. What is that called? Is it equinox? It's not no solstice. Solstice. The bottom half of the chart is the cold times, which is when stuff is underground, and the top half of the chart is when stuff is above ground. So from that's not 6 months though. Hold on. Let me get my turn. When we go into fall, right? Because you harvest in the fall. I mean, you plant your seeds, you sow your seeds in the fall, and you reap your harvest in the spring. So it makes sense. You have to sow before you can reap. If you reap, you have to sow. It's like the chicken and the egg, but the bottom half of the chart is your sowing time, and the top half of your chart is your reaping time. So the circle is not quite right. Have to figure that out. That's a whole nother thing. But the point of the matter is, September, what you sow in September, you reap in um, June. So you want to sow as much as you can right now, because it is going to make a difference. So it's not the solstice. The solstice is December. But we have the fall equinox and then the spring equinox. Right. Okay, so from the fall equinox to the summer solstice, I mean the winter solstice, that's when you need to sow as much as you can, because from the summer solstice to the spring equinox, that's when everything is that's when you're going to start seeing the roots taking that the roots are going to take. Then from the spring equinox to the summer equinox, that's when you start your harvest, and then from the summer equinox to the summer solstice to the fall equinox, that's when your harvest is finishing, and then you have to start the process over again. I think I'll try and make a chart with that, but it makes perfect sense. So yeah, what you sow now, again, once you sow now, you will reap in June. So I mean, that's when the peak of your reaping is in June. That's the sun is in its highest point. That's when you will get the bulk of your blessings. They'll start in the spring equinox, when springtime starts, and it'll just increase. You'll see the crescendo all the way into the summer equinox. That summer equinox, you will gather as much as you can, and then get ready to go back into the process of sowing. So yes, it's very important to start as many projects as you can right now. Get everything that you want to accomplish for this year. You want to get that done now. You want to activate all of those angels into your system now. By June, you'll be able to wield like nobody's business. So I'm going to say Levi something to Brother Levi about this, because I think I have an understanding. So our last card is the Queen of Coins, and we literally took out the Queen of Coins. So that's a very significant queen that is off the playing board. All right. So, but this is also what we will receive. We will be crowned king and queen. This card usually depicts a scene of bountiful nature with stability and kind influence. Here, a cultured person who has the ability to bring into fruition plans leading to economic security and well-being. Practical ambitions and nurturing a nature follow for the self-sufficiency and good rewards of work. This is the card of planning ahead and having those plans work out. Finances are solid, money resources are kept under control, so the image that is of calm wisdom in money management and strong, sensible utilization of funds. This may indicate a single parent household where the finances are carefully monitored for self sufficiency, or lesser income is successfully supplementing a larger income to facilitate enjoying the little extras of life. And the key word here is plans realized, realistic ambitions, financial independence. The problem me personally I always had with what I wanted to do in my life is that I didn't feel it was realistic. But once I read that list of the angels, and I really knew that literally there's an angel over everything, I see everything that I want to do is completely realistic. It's completely within my realm of abilities and the range of possibilities. And that's one thing that I feel like I have been personally been given by this fast, is that I really do believe anything is possible, because there's an angel for everything, and now I know their name, and now I know how to contact them and ask questions. Whereas before, I always knew I could do anything, but it was kind of like impossible. But now I know I can do anything, and it feels possible, like it feels likely to happen. And so it feels like it will happen, not even likely to happen, that it will happen. And so I'm really grateful and thankful for having done this fast, even though it was very tumultuous to get into it. It has the rewards have been 100,000 fold from the effort that I put into fasting, for me personally, and I do hope that everyone else feels that way. And we have a lot more to go. I'm going to do a fast, mourning the loss of our old tree of life, and to bring back and to bring to us our new tree of life. And I'll let you guys know what that is going to look like. For me, what I'm going to do. So if you want to participate, you're more than welcome. But we're going to give some support to our brothers in the Saturn hemisphere, which is the karmic hemisphere. I mean, the karmic, the planet of karma, really. So we're going to. That's why it's so slow. Karma is very, very slow, and that's for a good reason. And Saturn will be going direct, and so we're going to support that going direct with. I'm going to support that going direct with my fasting, and so I'll let you guys know what that's going to look like, and we'll do what we can to support the brothers and the sisters on Saturn. So let's just go ahead and pray. All praises, glory, and honor go to the Most High, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the great I am, loving kindness, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We thank you for allowing us to speak with the angels, and we would like to report back that they have indeed given us a message that fulfills the covenant, and we would like for them to have credit given to them for their hard work. We thank the Holy Mother for always being with us. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother, Yahweh. And to the spirits, you guys are doing a great job. We appreciate all your hard work and service. And we have let the Most High know that you fulfilled the covenant. So again, thank you. So to the spirits who are here with us, you're invited to go in peace. To my beloved viewers, you're invited to be at peace. And always remember, the Most High is your peace. Shalom, everyone, and we'll see you in the next video.